So Solana is currently up about 281% for the year. For the month, it's up about 71%. For the week, it's down 3%. And for the day, it's down 5%. We can see that it reached a peak of about $66 just this month. And then a month ago, it was trading about 30. So we can see it pretty much doubled in price. Bitcoin went up, right? So we're still pretty much, in my opinion, in a bear market. So with Bitcoin going up, Solana and you can see all of these green tokens, all of these coins also followed Bitcoin price went up, right? So Bitcoin's up, all these coins follow, go up. Bitcoin's down, all these coins follow and go down. That's pretty much what I analyzed so far, and pretty much like what it's been kind of doing in history. You see in bull runs, right? Bitcoin leads the way. And when Bitcoin leads the way and pumps, all coins, well, I'm not going to say all coins, but a lot of coins under it start to pump. And you can see when in bear markets, when Bitcoin starts to dump and you see red, all of these coins or a lot of these coins just start to go red as well. So Solana is currently trading at about $54, and we can see the all-time high was like a little bit over $250-ish. So we can see that in the course of a year, 11.5, it was about 250-ish, and then we can see a year later, end of 2022, beginning of 2023, we can see it reached at about $10. So to go from about $250 Solana a year later to being worth under $10, it's pretty crazy. You know, it's following the price of Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum, right? This is an old one from, so we can see here, it pumped up and then a year later, it dumped. But you can see if we look at the older one as well. Okay, so let's go, not the last bull run, but the bull run before the last bull run. Okay, so we can see in 2018, it pumped up. And then a year later, or 2017-ish, it pumped up. And then pretty much the beginning of 2018 was when it started to go back down. And we can see a year later, it went down all the way to like a $90 ETH. And this is pretty much what's happening to Solana, right? You can kind of see here, it's kind of following the history. So Solana last bull run is almost following Ethereum's history that happened like 2 bull runs ago. So that's an interesting thing I saw. And we see what happens with Ethereum, right? From here. And once it went down to like $90-ish, it pumped up to a crazy amount. Could the same happen to Solana in the future? I think it's a possibility, you know, with Solana's use case. There's so many use cases. There's phone, Solana phone, NFTs. A lot of people make their different coins on top of it. So I found this interesting article. It's pretty much saying what is Solana and what are its use cases. So this article is pretty much just explaining what Solana is, the features, the use cases. I'll kind of go over this kind of brief overview for you guys that are new to Solana. Even if you're an experienced Solana or you've been following for a while, it still might be interesting. So what is Solana? It's a blockchain network founded by Swiss Solana Foundation, a nonprofit that focuses on the development of the blockchain system. So it's pretty much another layer one. It's a competition to Ethereum in a way. Use Solana to create their own coins. They can use it on NFTs. They can use it on a bunch of different things similar to Ethereum. You know, people use Ethereum for that use case. And the people that have dApps and stuff like that, all of the use cases, it pretty much pumps the price, and people need Solana to kind of power their dApps, whether it be NFTs, game, the phone, and then you have the dApps on the phone. It all uses the blockchain of Solana. It's similar to Ethereum in a way, if you can kind of think of it like that. So what makes Solana different from other blockchains? High censorship resistance. In blockchain terminology, censorship refers to a blockage of network activity by preventing specific nodes from joining the network and validating transactions. I think this is one that makes Solana stick out. You know, compared to Ethereum, the gas fees are a lot. With Solana, you can transfer Solana super fast, and it's super cheap. And it's also high scalability. Of course, the Solana blockchain has been down a few times, but the team's working on it. So hopefully with time, it'll just get better and better. You know, in a bull run, it crashes because there's a lot of usage, but now we're in a bear run. It's barely crashed, but it's because not a lot of people are pushing the network as it was in the bull market, right? A lot of people using it, downtime. Bear run, not a lot of people using it, but they're continually improving it. So hopefully next bull run, it continues. It doesn't go down like it did last bull run, but even it did go down, it always went back up. So Solana use cases, this is an interesting thing. This is kind of why I follow Solana. You know, it has a big DeFi community. There's a lot of dexes that use Solana. Well, a few that I know. There's Orca and there's Radium and there's other ones that are not as popular. Ethereum, I think this one's like a defunct one now, but Orca, yeah, is a one. There's lending protocols using it, NFT apps and marketplaces, games, Web3 apps. Web3 apps is like Audius, Squads, Alchemy, Dispatch. They all have their own different, like, these are pretty much just websites with blockchain added on top of them using the Solana blockchain. So this is an interesting thing. If you guys are interested in like Solana dApps, you can go to Google. This website right here, dApp Radar, shows like a lot of different chains and then the taps using it. So we can see that that's the advertisement, but we can see this is like an NFT marketplace. I guess this is some type of exchange. Radium's decentralized DEX, MeanFi, Magic Eden, another NFT one. Yeah, and you can see the list goes on. There's a lot of innovation, just development going on Solana. You can also say the same thing for Ethereum. Right now, Ethereum is well, I'm not going to say Ethereum is the number one, layer one, but I guess Bitcoin's kind of like you can't really make dApps on Bitcoin, so it's kind of in a different lane. It's more like but yeah, Ethereum right now has pretty much the lion's share, and then Solana is like creeping up as well. This is pretty much why I think in the next bull run we'll see Solana go up again. Of course, let's say Bitcoin goes up, Solana is pretty much gonna pump as well. That's why I think, if you look at the price of Ethereum before, so this is kind of where Solana is now, in history compared to kind of the Ethereum bull run, two bull runs ago for Ethereum, and this is kind of like the future. Like, imagine this being the future bull run of 2025, right? And then Solana doing numbers like this. Imagine this being the Solana at 250 and it going up to here.